Hey, how's it going, everybody? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Morel. I assume it would be instead of Morel. And this was one of the heroes that came into beta later that kind of freaked a lot of people out. The details were sort of softened a bit later on, where it used to be, I think, 200 or 220% damage to all, and the defense down was non-dispellable. So it's a little bit more reasonable now, but sort of unreasonable when you compare this hero to others that are similar. So we've got 180% damage to all, which is pretty reasonable for a fast AoE hitter. After that, minus 34% defense for 3 turns to all. So you're kind of like, that's even pretty good. The other thing to keep in mind is the passive is the first time this hero casts a special skill, it does damage. Additional 30% is added to his power. I still don't know where in the damage calculation that happens. For example, like if that means you're going to do 1,000 damage, does that mean you do 1,300? I don't think so. But when you plug these percentages into different places in the equation, they can have a more or less significant outcome. So I don't know about that. We've got the family bonus of the Underwild gem, which has helped me a few times. It's not a bad thing to have. Ranger class. So I don't know what the stats are in terms of adding emblems. That's a lot of HP. It's pretty reasonable defense. Maybe on the low side for plus 20. And a pretty reasonable attack. So I would not assume this is the all-out attack build, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're going to take a look here. The comparison I wanted to make, especially within the same color, is Costume Magni, who at fast speed hits 1, does defense down to 3, which is minus 34% for 3 turns. So this hero is hitting almost twice as many targets with the defense down. So that's quite good. It's kind of just like a blue, more consistent Frigg, where you don't get the high highs, but you don't get the low lows either. Kind of like right down the middle, reliable, with a big boost on the first hit. Probably a better defensive hero overall, but I think still a solid hero on offense. I didn't do more than a few pulls just because I felt like this hero wasn't better enough compared to the stuff that I had already. So it would be an improvement, but I feel like it's not worth putting 6 scopes on just a, somewhat of an improvement over another hero, or you're going to have a lot of redundancy and wasted materials. So without further ado, let's jump in here, and we'll also have a raid chest to open up after this. So let's see, 180% at like 885. I'm probably expecting to see, I would assume, a hit in like the high 300s, and then the extra 30% maybe in the mid 400s, which would be pretty high for the first hit. That's kind of like in the upper limits of what Frigg is usually doing. So the trick, as always, will be to see if we can actually survive long enough to test the hero in question. This is a pretty dangerous team that we're up against. If this doesn't set off Elizabeth, then I can get my purples going. Okay. So I'm going to stall everyone out here just for a second, or there's going to be too much happening and I'm not going to be able to even demonstrate this hero. Jeez. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do the Dragon Bomb. That'll give me something if my healer doesn't die right now. Fuck. Okay. And we've got one turn left on the dodge. Oops. Okay, that was an accident. I think we're gonna have to run this one back. Yeah, because now we have, well, minus 31% attack to counteract the plus 30% power added. Could be an interesting way of looking at it. Oh, the board is dying on me. So let's see. It's okay. Nothing too crazy there. Let's go ahead and just run this back. All right. Once again, not the best starting board, but let's see what we can do here. There's a lot of dangerous heroes here. And Costume Catalan has to be one of the most annoying by far. Alright, here comes Morel. We gotta get some offense going here. Alright, so we'll play this a little bit better for the testing video. Not stall out the whole team if we don't need to. Oh, I don't want to slow down Morel though. So hopefully that's a kill. Alrighty. So now we get to see full power. I feel like I'm very curious actually. So high 300s, low 400s. So that's pretty close. Which is reasonable. There's probably people that are going to say that's too strong for fast, which is just kind of a definition or a difference of opinion about what power creep should or shouldn't be. I'm not in favor of a runaway train or anything, but it seems okay to me, I guess. But we're in a bit of trouble now. So we'll definitely make sure we get a look at what the second hit is like. Oh shit, we might be dead here though. So it does seem to be not 30% more damage, so I don't think it's happening at the end of the calculation. See if we can get this. Nope. All right, last time through. See if anything else interesting happens here. Getting a lot of freaking blues here. Yeah, not the best team for what I'm up against. I probably would have taken my, well, there's some risk there, but maybe my red-purple team. would have been a better match for what I'm up against here, but my sole focus here is to demonstrate various aspects of this new hero. So might as well just, I think it's a him. Fire him up here. It's a 320. Well, we got wiped out. So final verdict, not chase-worthy. Not that anyone is chase-worthy, but not one of those, I don't know, people say must-have also. I don't think any hero is a must-have. I'm not super impressed. I think I'm at a point personally where I'm more interested in the unique special skills than just slightly stronger versions of things that I already have just to get a slight advantage at a really high cost. But if you pulled this hero, absolutely worth ascending. A very good hero. Just depends on what your options are, what you need, what you have, and all that kind of stuff. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm very curious if people think this hero is too strong still as is. Be sure to hit that like button as well and subscribe so we can keep growing this channel even more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.